What do you mean by they're just, like, what are you trying to get at?
I'm not saying they're just wings. I'm saying they're wings in a very excited manner. There's nothing.
I think you're a little bit of a smart ass.
There's nothing.
I think you're a smart ass.
Casey Steve in the building.
Hey, you already know what it is. Indoctrinated. Put me on the goddamn wall.
Yes, sir.
Put me on the wall.
Let's go! Oh, good job! Oh, shit! Watch out, you're a money man!
Yo. Oh, look at the footwork, though!
Look at the footwork! Get a chop!
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'll just say, like, let's go.
I got his ass, dog.
What's up, bro?
See, I am a snitch, dog. Let me know.
Oh my God.
What up, Woody? Woody?
Hey, you know the rules.
Shit, what we got going on here? Friendly?
Fucking shit players, dog.
Nah, he ain't doing nothing. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Which final round is this?
Whatever the first year Tekken 6 came out was. So this is like 2013, 2014?
Nah, 2001.
Nah, I won't know.
Oh, 1, dog. I was in what? Dog, I was in 5th grade. 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, I was 6th grade.
I had no PS3 in 9th grade.
2001. That's a damn dog.
See, this is back when Wayne Gamble was a law player. Yeah, Wayne Gamble hadn't touched law in like 20 years.
You said this is the first time when Nee and all them came out?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abe. Happy birthday to you. He has 4 cards.
Hey, you say one negative thing about Dill Bob in the chat, I'm banning you on site. Hey, Panther, anyone that says Dill Bob negativity, shoot him. No. Shoot him.
Technically, I'm the team.
Put in work, eat that salad, no dessert. The man that you deserve, Kanye's workout plan. Oh yeah, it's Kanye's workout plan. Man, they don't know about this shit, dog. All these. Oh yeah. Yeah. Pizza time, baby. Yeah! Straight Ninja Turtles, dog. Y'all don't know about this. Cause y'all not here. Cause y'all lame. He does it like randomly.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't do it randomly. He can.
Yeah, man, they don't like our kind on here. And by our kind, I mean handsome people. No round, bro.
They can't believe that we're this good at video games.
What's this, Capri Sun? Thank you, my
These
G.
Capri Suns is cold. Okay. What's going
Ice cold.
on?
Now, listen. You got the organic joints? Yo, shout out. They ain't a sponsor, so I can't put this up. But I never seen organic Capri Sun. But they got Becky on the front, and she looking like she having a good time. She's scaling Stone Mountain on the weekends, right? And it's apple. You gonna go ahead and take a sip? Go ahead and do it for the viewers, baby. Now, I'm a little parched, but I ain't gonna do that for y'all because I know it's a lot of y'all that want to see my lips go across a Capri Sun straw, and I ain't gonna do that for y'all. And by a lot of y'all, I mean Chop and Shola and Boss Juice, but he's not here. So I'm gonna enjoy this fruit roll up. We're losers finals right here. Everybody's zoning in. Listen, I ain't gonna be smacking in y'all ear. I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I'm gonna let it melt in my mouth because that's how I do, baby. That's how I do it for the ladies. And yo, shout out to my ladies, man. Everybody watching, man. I know y'all looking at theirs and being like, damn, what next tournament is he going to? But look.
Dreamy hack.
I'm in your dreams, baby. I'm hacking your dreams. All right, just holler at me, man. And you can get a picture with me and Car if you want to. I got a woman. Shout out to my baby watching. Got a lady. I love her very much. But hey, man, and this goes for all shades, right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't discriminating or hating. We like the Annas out there too, little sexy vixens. We like the Lucky Chloes out there. We like the little Mamacitas too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Bring it on through. Chop is up 1. Losers final, first and 3. What's up, Big Jump? What's up, boy? You hear me over here? I'm doing my thing. Boy, I got to spice it up out here. I got a new lease on life with these fruit roll-ups, man. Man, Greg was over there feeding Shola a fruit roll-up, man, just dropping it down.
Just feeding it to him?
He was dropping it down his throat, man, like a cobra. That was amazing.
Also, y'all know that knife is launch punishable.
Knife is launch punishable, man. Stabby is launch punishable, so don't forget that. Chop takes the first round. Good switch. And I ain't mad at him, man, because I'm doing. Yo, hey, listen, man. Listen, man. Birdman hand roll, you dig? Listen, you see me looking sexy in here. We representing all shades, but forget all that. You know what's really, really gangster about this?
What's that?
You got Kari, Safari, a.k.a. K-Swiss, and Dez's Trash in the building, the dream team. The best commentators in the world. Yeah, I said it.
You know, I've only recently learned who K-Swiss was. I just thought you were saying that because my name starts with a K.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you didn't even know about the shoe?
I didn't know K-Swiss, the
brand?
The Londonman. The Englishman.
Oh, that dude, I just found, his name is K-Wiss or something. I just learned about that cat. Shout out to K-Wiss or K-Wiss, whoever it is. But it's the real K-Swiss, man. It's Kari, Safari, and Dez's Trash rocking your body. What's up, Maxter?
Woo, my boy.
We finna get on this second in a little bit.
Come on, man. I'm coming back for the title, man. You know what I'm saying? Greg beat me last time. Real talk, you know what
I'm finna beat him again this time, too.
My homie that came up and right there for the time changer. I was impressed. But I'm back to the belt. I'm serious this time, baby.
Okay. We're gonna find out in a little bit now.
First 10, baby.
Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show.
You're playing that Wu-Tang, baby.
Shout out King J, man. Y'all don't know it's like 5 a.m. over there right now. And he stood up the whole time. Well, initially he was like, I'm gonna do 30 minutes and I'm gonna go to sleep. But you know what I'm saying? He hung in there with us, man. So
Yeah, that's our dog, man.
Appreciate you chilling with us, man. And you better be out.
Yo, listen, 96 is out. Yo, King J Gov, yo, thank you so much. Yo, it's been a pleasure, man. An honor to commentate with you, man.
We're gonna do more stuff like this.
We gotta do more stuff, man. Thank you, man. Y'all support this man. Subscribe. He's all about the community.
He honorary Atlanta.
Yeah, he honorary ATL. He ate Crystal Burger in American Deli for damn a week. So that boy's stomach was towed down. But yo, salute to you, man. Thanks for tuning in with us, man.
You're playing that Wu-Tang, baby.
You gonna eat some more?
Nope.
Yeah, they can do that.
Are there any rules, like no alcohol, or like you have to have a certified bartender or something?
No, it's BYOB. You can have your own alcohol here if you want to.
Really? So I could get married and have my reception here?
Yeah, get on over here, call.
What's up, man? Just buttons, lovers.
Y'all over here fixing stuff?
Yeah, you know. I think that's good.
1, 2. Are you building a bomb over here?
What's up?
You building a bomb?
Hell yeah. You want to see something cool? Oh, that's the stick in.
Oh, damn. Ain't fucking this stick up, dog.
Battle 1. Fight. Battle 2. Fight. Welcome to the stage of history.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? You're gonna be on this side, so.
Okay. I need to be over here. What's up? What's that? Can they hear me?
Yeah, we got some people on
Oh, this right now. Hold on, let me get some water, man. Nah, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Mask is part of the motif.
It is, it is.
And then we gotta, you know, at least, because this shit might play back on YouTube and stuff, and then, you know, people will be talking, you guys are anti-maskers. Whoa, 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 we will beat people up. This is a different type of show. We reserve the right to fuck people up. And we're gonna be dropping some F-bombs. You got this, you got the user thing to where it's 18 or older or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you do? You want to do that? So you want mature audiences?
No, I'm saying I got the option. I just ain't put it on. Everybody can see Des and Greg, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can get the action.
But I'm just saying, like, what direction are we going in, bro?
Oh no, so I don't do that until I upload it to YouTube. So YouTube, when you do the video producer on Twitch and send it to the tube, it'll ask you once it's on there, once you publish it, is it for 18 and under audiences or no? I'd select no, because if you do 18 and under, or is it for kids or something like that, limits who all can see your shit.
Yeah.
So I don't even care about kids like that.
No, stop, Daniel. Stop. We ain't gonna do that. That's an answer that I wasn't looking for.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, when we doing this, who are we aiming for? Are we letting it rip?
We aiming for the streets, dog. You already know who
we can't aim for the streets. We got to get the other people in. It's got to be like Fox TV or something. We can't always MF it, N-bomb. You got to be careful just because of Twitch off the rip.
The politically correct response to the demographic, the 404 demographic has always been age 18 to 35, male and female audiences.
Right.
So, that's who we try to get to come into the. Now, anybody older than that, more welcome to come. Anybody younger, but typically, it's easier to not have to deal with, like 6-year-olds. I've had people when I first opened, they would bring babies.
They want to bring babies.
They want to leave their kids here. Hey, I'll be back in a few hours. I'll pick them up. Well, I'm telling you, though, their kids was tearing the place up.
Listen, I feel you, but that's good too. That's another answer that I didn't want, but I need. We're gonna toe a line though. Are we just gonna? You got the shit up right now?
Yeah, I got it. It's live right now, cuz. Oh, I'll go ahead and mute that. This dude look like he don't know what's going on.
He don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he can't get in though because we don't open till 5. So I gotta
check it. Okay, so with that said, we're gonna do the typical Wednesday night towing the line then.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna toe the line all the time.
That's what we do up in here, dog. Toe the line. Keep it how we always keep it, man.
I'm just saying we gotta warn the audience because people might be in the chat looking for something else. You know what I'm saying?
And we don't know what they're looking for, but if they're looking for what it is, and you know what to tell them, go to Chop's house and 9-6 house, and you could definitely find out.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Okay.
They may be looking for it. That was good too. That was a good joke. I like that. They may be looking for serious banter.
I got it set to just chatting.
Okay,
so I'm gonna let them know. It's tag sports, current events, news. It's not just FGC. It's all kind of stuff we're gonna talk about.
Des, did you run instead of drive over here? who's Playboy Toby? First of all, I like that name.
That's Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, that's a nasty name, boy. Say less. That's my dog right there. Listen, I was doing some.
Hey, look, and I ain't snitch on you. I ain't tell nobody you was
late. Hold on.
I ain't tell nobody you was late. They knew you were, though.
Listen, I was late. Okay, and this is the kind of show we gonna run, so I'm gonna set the tone for it now. Typical black people shit. It's why we can't. It's why we can't prosper.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just if anybody knows me, well, y'all gonna get to know me through this, so this is cool. I'm the most random person ever.
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah, I'm super random. I don't mean to be, but you can ask like Mike. You can ask people that know me. Like I used to be way worse.
Yeah.
I disappeared for months at a time.
I feel like everybody does that at some point.
Yeah, but I'm way bad. I'm way bad. Like I mean. I got bad timing. Like I disappeared before the pandemic, and then the pandemic hit, and then people were like, "Hey, is Des okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have been kind of gone, but it wasn't related to the pandemic. It was just real life stuff. I was just working a lot, and then I had the boot on. It was like,
I remember you had the boot, dog.
Yeah, I'm just a random person, right? So with that said, this is gonna be a very random stream. I was late. I apologize for being late. It's Kari Safari vibes. He's always late. If y'all didn't know this, Greg is also notoriously late. And leaves early. He the worst kind of black person. He does all the infractions at one time. I'm just random. Kari just don't give a shit. McPanther's an idiot. We ain't seen him.
McPanther ain't even got to be here to get roasted.
He ain't got to be here. He in the chat.
I invited McPanther. He said his family, his mom and dad ain't letting them leave the house and stuff.
I feel you. I feel my but listen.
But he's also 40 years old, so that he shouldn't be.
Listen, McPanther. I feel you. Because you got obligations, I understand. But when this thing get popping, because it's going to get popping, I don't want you to be like, I want to come up there and... No, stay your ass where you at. Hannibal, what's up, baby?
Shiro said he wanted us to talk about the... I'm going to take notes. Shiro, just remind me. That's, Shiro, he played Dragon Ball Fighters. He OG, man.
Shiro?
He's been around, but... Okay. He said talk about the early stages of football. We're gonna get to that. We'll talk about.
Oh, that's good. That's a good question. Okay.
That before
you got your little notepad. And shit.
Some topics we want to talk about.
When me and Kari do streams, I take notes.
Yeah, you got to, dog.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I'm super random, man. So just bear with me. I'll say what's up to Hannibal. What's up, girl?
Shiro, okay. Nice to meet you, Shiro. How many people we got in here?
We got this isn't actually accurate because if I go on actual Twitch, it'll say different numbers, but it's fluctuating right now, 5 and 10.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
okay. I see that. Yeah. All right, man. Hey, have a good one at work, Alex. Oh, Alex, I got some ill Josie, boy. I got some cheap Josie stuff.
You're gonna need it because I was beating the brakes out of him last night.
Listen.
Chop was in here training him last night, though.
I know. Chop likes him. That's our boy, right? He believes. Yeah. He believing in himself. He met real dudes. He gonna pass everybody. We gonna get him right. I told him he gonna be my sparring partner now, because I'm always looking up. You gonna need it? I ain't gonna lose again. You ain't gonna lose against my Josie again? Listen, I'm so cheap. This thing that I'm cooking up, I haven't perfected it yet. Like, nobody's gonna be able to fade any of us as Josie players, dog. That's what I bring to the fold. I'm gonna give everybody something that you can run with. Ricky, everybody steals from me. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, I saw you got that run back on Chop and you took the money back, dog.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
You got a little money back.
Everybody steals tech from the Dez, right? Y'all favorite players, they stealing from Dez. Y'all just don't know it. I'm a loudmouth black dude, so y'all think I don't got it.
Abstract said they steal the most from Big Man.
We steal everything from Big Man. Listen, when the game come out, he's right. What's up, Alex? Other white Alex.
So Big Man is basically like you remember Blade? You remember Pearl? Like the ginormous, like, fat vampire that was just in the computer room and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's basically like the source of information for all the
Big Man is like that. Big Man is like that. So what you do is, as a day walker, you be like, damn, man, I'm having trouble with this particular vampire. Yeah. Let me go holler at my boy.
Holler at that boy Pearl.
And Big Man, I'll be like, Big Man, I'm having this. Big Man is incredible. Big Man is one of the best fighting game players in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He plays every fighting game.
That means he's one of the best in the world then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, man, Big Man, and he's a legend. Big Man's been around forever. Listen, Big Man can play CVS 2, Third Strike, Mortal Kombat. He might play Dragon Ball. He plays Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter. He'll play random games. Like, Big Man's incredible. So with that said, yeah, we do steal from Big Man. I steal a lot from Big Man. If I need, Big Man be having certain type of shit that's fire. Big Man will have good. He always have good combos.
Yeah.
He has good, clean tech that's gonna work at high level. He has good mix-up. So I'll be like, I need a mix-up off that, and I'll just watch him and steal his stuff. Then if you need like wild tech, cheap stuff, then that's my forte.
Yeah,
I always got
notorious
cheap.
For the cheap.
That's my.
And that's what you don't shy away from it. That's what I love about it. It's like you let people know, like here's my strategy. I'm gonna find the cheapest stuff. I'm gonna lab it and I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna let you know I'm cheating while I'm playing. And that's how I.
It's my claim to fame.
Yeah,
it's my claim to fame. When I moved here, and we're gonna get into some topics. When I moved here, I was the best. Well, I was one of the best when I was from upstate South Carolina. Shout out to upstate, man.
You moved down from Cincy.
Huh?
Were you ever in Cincinnati?
I
don't know why that you came down from Cincinnati. Somebody told me Cincinnati.
No.
Okay. South Carolina. That makes way more sense.
Yeah, I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Like an hour and 30 minutes away from here, right?
Yeah.
But I moved here in 2009. But I would always visit. I'll tell you the backstory another time. But when I moved here, I was like, great, I get to play, this and that. And man, listen, they were drilling me.
Yeah.
Not only were they drilling me.
When you came down, you thought you had it figured out, didn't you? And then you played them?
No, I didn't. I was just happy to be in the community.
Okay.
I just didn't.
Did you expect like the ass beatings that you were about to get?
Yeah, I just didn't expect to be so far behind.
Yeah.
Because they were like light years ahead of me. They broke throws, and this is the thing that killed me. This is what I couldn't overcome. They were talking shit to me relentlessly. I was going bald. They were talking about me going bald. They was talking about my nose being big, how old I was, what kind of.
It wasn't just about the game. They was roasting you, period.
They were killing me. They were killing me how random I was. You know, my weight fluctuates because I be in the gym and I don't. They say I'm fat, skinny, man. I mean, they would beat me. Mike and Anakin would beat me. And they would pass the controller in between rounds. I would be helpless. This was at Tekken 6. Now, if you know about Tekken 6, this is the height
of... I never heard of that. Passing the controller between rounds?
Between rounds. At Tekken 6, at the height, Mike and Anakin were incredible at Tekken 6. This is before everybody knew about Anakin. And they were impeccable at the game. So they were... Not only were they drilling me, they were drilling me.
Yeah.
Passing the controller...
drilling you.
Yo, they were killing me, dog. I was like, I couldn't figure it out. But I was still a funny, cool dude. You know, I wasn't good at Tekken, but I still told jokes, so I would still be taking it. But I was like, I feel like these dudes are idiots.
Yeah.
And they aren't smarter than me, but I can't figure out how to beat them. They was too solid. They was doing stuff. And one day I was playing Mike. I would tell Mike, I was like, yo, just teach me how to play. And he would teach me how to play. And then one day, a couple of different things helped like propel me to being decent. But this is the start. I was playing Mike and he started the game and he was talking to me because they used to beat my ass and talk to me, tell me what I was trash and stuff. Like, what am I doing wrong? They would tell me. He said, I beat him a couple of times in the set. I had been practicing. He said, you know what? You have a really annoying play style. And I was like, he's like the most patient. Like, he don't show no feelings. And I got on his nerves. And I was like, man. And they used to call me cheat back home. And I said, why am I trying to play like them? Yeah, I'm going to play like me. And I said, I'm just going to find whatever they don't know about and use it. Until I get wins. And then they'll have to laugh it. Then I go on to something else. And I just started beating them like that. I knew my wins had no merit in the realm of technical skill.
Right.
I wasn't better than them. I was just cheating to win. Because I got tired of hearing that.
It's in the game. It counts.
It's in the game. But see, this is what happened, Greg. Check it. Them boys was passing the controller, and I beat one in the round. Now let me hold it. Then I would beat him, and then they would be forced to commit to holding the controller. They weren't passing it no more. They was doing it now. They weren't doing it in the middle of the rounds. They was doing it every other game. Okay, so now in the games, I'm still cheating them. Yeah. But they're giving me good experience because they're good as hell.
They're getting you better too.
They're getting me better. And I'm learning if it works against them,
it's gonna work against anybody.
It's definitely gonna work against Ricky. He's an idiot. It's definitely gonna work against Turk. He's a fool too. He's always pooping on the toilet all the time. These are elite butt munchers we're talking about. Yeah. And if it works against Anakin and Mike, and Richard. RP my boy Wing Zero. It was working.
Richard, you told me about Richard.
Yeah, Richard was incredible. Richard helped me a lot too. And I just started, while I was doing cheat stuff, I started learning the game. And then a tag game came out and it was all chaos. And I really excel in chaos and it just boom. So all that said, it's me and Greg, man. We getting it in. We're gonna tell stories like that. We're gonna hang out. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, tell them how you hooked up with that 404, man.
Okay. All right,
I'm gonna start this taking out, dog.
A lot of people don't even know about the lore. Yeah, grab you. You need a pad?
Hell no, I don't need that weak ass pad. You know I brought my pads. Them are the worst pads in Atlanta.
They worn down, man.
Those are the worst pads in Atlanta. They were like that before.
They worn down. I don't know if you want to do the music. All right, I'll turn the lo-fi beats on.
You need to get a better playlist.
Oh, hey, there was a tournament today. We'll go over the standings. Rel took first. Nito took second. It was down to Access Replay. We'll get to that in a minute because.
Whoa, it was a tournament. Y'all lucky I didn't know it was a tournament.
Apparently, the reason nobody knew about it was because I didn't promote it.
Oh damn, you was hating on Access Replay.
No, I wasn't hating on them. So they reached out. Dog. They got it. I gotta finish it.
I know this is a source, so I want you to get salty. That's good.
No, but I'll tell you. All right, so this tournament, so Shola's the TO. My boy Mario is the commentator, and Slimcat's the other commentator. But they hit me up. I don't even. It's like Access 1v1 series. But they hit me up, right? And like, I'm not gonna do their job for them. But I was like, all right, here's what I do. I'll tell your people like what they need to do.
Who hit you up?
It was supposed to be this tournament that they were doing in conjunction with the HBCUs down in Atlanta. So Morris Brown and Morehouse was supposed to be involved.
They got talent down there.
The speed kick came from Morehouse when he was like 2 years old and shit. Yeah, and then so that's why I was interested. I was like, all right, well, we might be able to find some players. So I met with them and like a handful of their staff. It was supposed to be at the Coda building. It ended up being back at Access Replay for whatever reason. But I was like, it all depends on the dude who is in charge of the marketing to the students. So I was like, dog, it's not gonna work unless you go on foot, knocking on doors of the dorms or like meeting people on campus and like actually getting people to come out, because you can't rely on sending the school an email and an email blast to actually get. Students don't check their school email. So I don't know what happened with the marketing, but we try to tell them like how to set up the Smash GG page and all this stuff. And apparently they weren't too thrilled with the turnout. And they wanted me to go down there and run it myself, and I was like, well, I got to run my shop on Saturday. I can't run your esports venue for you when I got to run my own. Then, but yeah, so I told Shola about it. So Shola, Mario, and I was with my boy Tak at the time. We just went down there for that meeting, and I was like, well, shit, you need commentators? I could definitely get that. And Mario commentates. He does a combo break. He's a in it to win it boy. You've seen him around. He's the dude who comes up here and now he beat me with Ganryu all the time. Yeah, he's a fire ass guy. He's a MK Sam Show OG. Yeah,
I
Okay, yeah, but he's a really talented commentator. And then, you know, Slim Cat, I know Slim Cat, you know, anytime, you know, he helped me out with Dragon Con, MomoCon, just like y'all did. So I was like, well, let me tell Slim Cat about it. So he took the day off and go. So they put a budget there. I was like, well, y'all gonna have to pay Shola, Mario, and Slim Cat to do it because I can't run the tournament for y'all. And so that was pretty much all I had to do with it. I told him like, hey, we got an email thread. I was like, hey, your Smash GG is looking pretty bare. There's no instructions. I don't see nothing about a pop bonus on there. It doesn't say that it's a free event. I'm not seeing it on the Twitter. And on top of that, they was talking shit about me on Twitter the other day for being open during the pandemic. And now they're going to be open during the pandemic and want me to help promote their shit for them? Oh, hell no. He ain't getting in here, dog. Just pretend you don't see him, dog. But yeah, anyways, talking about the... let me see. Do we want to put this game? Do we want people to see the game that you're playing right now, too? All right, let me see. I got a caster game cam right here. I have to change the names up. And let me change this real quick to make it say, Dez is trash.
No. Don't put my name on. He throwing my name around too much. Don't be saying my real name on the street. Yo, first of all, I love my name. My name is beautiful. Have you ever, like, some of the, like... You
talking about Desmond?
Yo, Desiree.
Desiree?
When I've heard, like, I've met...
Desiree?
Listen, bro, all of that. It don't matter. I've heard the most beautiful...
Is he still standing right there?
Yeah, he's still standing.
Is he looking at us?
No, he just sitting. He's looking. Listen. I've made some of the most beautiful women scream my name. It sounds amazing. Like, it's like one of the most beautiful times. Like, women have moaned my name in ecstasy. I love my name. What I don't want is weirdos reverse Googling me fucking trying to hang out. So, you know, see, so this is going to segue into another lesson I got for you. Shout out to the stream, too. The gaming community, they're idiots. So you're new to it. You don't understand. Like, you cannot give out government names. You be having fun with it. And it's funny to me, but you got to realize, like, there's some weirdos out there, and there's one standing outside of the door right now. Probably going to be here for a while. He might hang out at your car. He might, whatever. So with that said, chill with that.
Check this out. Yo, I'm the tech man right now. Hold up. Yeah, just sit right there. So you got to be on camera, too?
No, I'm going to be on camera. I'm going to come back. I'm gonna
well, now they can see the game, and they got me at the top right and you at the bottom right. Okay. So it's kind of dope. Look at that. Check that out. That's gangster, cuz. That was a live edit I just did. I'm like Channel 2 News.
That's what I want you to do.
I'm a visionary, baby.
Edits,
yeah.
Pulling stuff up, anything.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That's why and then like the headset. So you like.
That's clean, ain't it?
Nah, I bet I knew that I had no chat only. I'm about to get to it. I'm trash. Okay, with that said.
But I want to talk about the background of 404.
Hold on. Let me get to this because this is very important that you hear this.
Okay.
You're learning about, like, you don't have that introduction. Like, you're really learning about weirdos now. You're learning how flaky the FGC can be.
Yeah.
How stupid they are. Contracting a virus and then bringing it up here. Like, they're just idiots. So you're learning hard lessons, but this is something that I've known for decades.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not always readily available, because you have to save yourself from them. They're idiots, bro. And with that said, it takes time to learn that, or you got to hook up with an OG or a real one, like we connect. And that's why I was like, yo, let me get with my boy. I got to help him out, because they're gonna run him off the set. Unintentionally, just, you a real one, you're going to stay put, but they might just bring the pandemic up here like they did. You know what I'm saying? So with that said.
And then get online and tell everybody.
And then get online and tell everybody. So they'll ace you, bro. They'll ace you. So I was like, let me get my boy right. I got with the council, and then we talked, and then we started getting you right. OG started coming up here. It wasn't my call. It was just an overall community call. That's how we do when we see somebody solid. We come out to their aid. So then there's the next phase of you're coming into, now you have your knowledge and you're meeting other people that are seeking knowledge from you.
Yeah.
Okay. They're seeking knowledge from you because they don't know nothing. So you're going to you're dealing with complete news. They sending email blasts. Ain't nobody looking at no email blasts, man. Who's still checking email blasts?
That's what I said, dog. I was like, you can't. I told them you can't
blast at the minimum. You do text blasts.
And I'm like, yo,
Instagram stories. You know.
Yeah, you got to have a source of media for everything.
Yeah, Reddit, Discord. That's passe. But it's like this. What I was trying to tell you. You're a good dude, so you just give the information out because you need somebody to do it to you. But that's certain information is information people should be paying you for. Not necessarily
I
money.
should have been like, I need a little consultation.
Not like money. Not like money, because you a real one. You ain't gonna take money. We ain't about the money. We about the merit.
Yeah, they offered me like $500 to run the tournament. I said no.
It ain't about the money to us. It's about the time. You trying to invest in yourself. It's like, yo, throw me some people this way. You got a video graphics card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you hit them, and that's how you get your currency, because you can't have to tax them, Greg. Because they idiots. They'll clip you. They gotta give something to pay. It's called K-Gun. Shout out to K-Gun.
You gotta keep them in your back pocket on some Godfather shit.
We got a term for it. It's called paying tribute.
Yeah.
You come over to the tech house and you trying to hang out. What's up? On some pizzas. We hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you'll be, oh cool. You just bring us pizzas.
You skip on over there like
whoever.
Like Sweet Tooth that came over that one time.
Oh no, you skip over there like y'all went on that date last night. But listen, they'll just bring the pieces, and in turn we'll get a couple games in them. They'll learn, they'll network. If they're cool, they'll be invited back. It's called paying tribute. So with that said,
let me grab my pad real quick. While we talk.
Oh man, I'm not playing you. I see what you're trying to do. You're not gonna. I'm practicing.
All right, go ahead, practice, man. You need it.
No, I'm gonna get you on that.
You need to practice, man.
No, I want to do something. I want to just show something, and then I'm gonna do some wrong stuff too. I'm gonna learn some wrong stuff because I gotta help you because you trash.
All right.
With that said, there's always gonna be little tournaments and different things, and everybody. Oh, yo! I just realized it says hunting hop on his belt right there. That's dope. This is why I love tech. You ever notice that right there? It says hunting hop.
Yo, I never saw that until now. I never realized there was text on there, dog.
Yep, I didn't either. I never looked at that. It's hunting. It says hunting.
Well, I never look in that region of another man.
Whoa,
you typically you always look in that direction when you see a guy.
You know what? That's a great joke. Because I was trying to find.
I know what you was trying to find, dog.
I was trying to find another character, and I just happened to. I was looking at Gigas, and it's right below Gigas.
Hey, look at somebody else's, man. Don't look at mine, dog.
Listen,
that's weird.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Kuma Dust.
Oh, Kuma Dust. Oh, what up, Dust? Yo, Dust is my boy. He was my first Smash Ultimate player I ever got to like sponsor.
Really?
What's up, Dust? He a G, dog. He's a young dude.
I want to meet this cat.
He's a young dude. He's fun. He's goofy. He's silly as hell, man. I love that dude, man.
Yo,
but yeah, appreciate it, Dust.
Okay, and see, good looking out, Dust. And to prove our point, Big Panther says he still checks. He said, I still check my email. I still use Facebook. So that's
only Panther.
If you're sending an email blast and there's a person that is a complete what he is, saying he checks, that's not your audience, man. He talking about he still got Facebook. With that said, they're gonna be figuring it out, and you just gotta let it happen. It's all Greg. That's been happening for years. It's so stupid, so stupid. We can't get it together. This person don't want this person to come to the tournament. Or I want to commentate, or I want the money if I win. There's so much sucker shit that going around here, man.
Brother, the main thing that I care about is like people have to look at it like it's a hangout spot. Like you should come here first and foremost to be hanging out, and then like tournament, I feel like should be. Well, I mean, everybody got their own reasons. Scratch that, but I want like the most important thing to you to be like hanging out with everybody. Like if you come for the tournament just to win the money, whatever. But like I hope you're coming also to enjoy everybody's company and like the fellowship and just like. You know, dicking around, having fun.
Whoa, what?
You're one of your favorite pastimes, dog.
Hey,
one of your past, current, and future times.
Listen, if y'all into dicking around, man, make sure y'all reach out to 44 Vital Boss's direct messages. And on the Twitter platform.
Yeah, you better be laughing my character up, dog, because you scared of me. You scared of me, dog.
Listen, boy, this is nasty. This cancel. Get it on.
But yeah, so I'm gonna. Shiro was asking me about the 404 history.
Yeah, kick that.
So when I first opened the shop, I was student teaching at the time. So originally I had a business partner. It was me and my boy. I known this dude since like elementary school.
That boy ain't got an address out there. He waiting on you.
He gonna be waiting for a minute, man.
What's the other?
Because we're not open until 5, dog. But
keep going. Yeah.
But yeah, it's me and my boy from I know this is elementary school, dog. So he had a business background. You know, he did like marketing and stuff for. He like intern marketed for the Atlanta Hawks and stuff.
Okay, dope.
So he had all these ideas and stuff. In my mind, I'm like, well, I'll defer a lot of stuff to him, even though I don't see it typically eye to eye because he had he's a business major. He had an intern for the Hawks. He already had a job working for like some place downtown Decatur, some marketing firm, and he just got another job with some other spot like called Quick Creek. They make like quick concrete.
Yeah, I know Quick Creek.
But yeah, so a lot of decisions, I got into gaming, the community basically through playing trades. So Kyle, Zach's homeboy, they work at UPS.
Okay.
So before I knew any of y'all, I've been knowing Kyle. Yeah, I knew Kyle like, you know, when I moved back here from the Navy, like 2014.
Okay.
Play and Trade was the retro game spot right up from around the corner from where I was staying at. So I would go over there like every Saturday, and it was Dan. Y'all see him on the shop every now and then on Saturdays. A big dude, Dan. There's Daniel, and then there's my boy Rashad. There's Ignacio and Kyle. You know, we would always hang out at Ignacio's place on like a Saturday night or something like that after the shop would close and get some games in. This was like my first exposure to like some real FGC stuff, but I didn't realize Kyle went back with like Anakin and Zach like way back.
Kyle goes back with us.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. And then I met Zach way later. You know, fast forward to now. You know, Zach started coming up not too far back. So that's the Zach connection then. But then Zach was like, "Oh yeah, my boy Kyle is gonna come through," and I didn't think anything about it. You know, I hadn't seen Kyle in a while at this point. Yeah, and then Kyle came up to the shop. I hadn't seen him in like a year at this point because I've been busy doing all this crap. Kyle came up one night and I was like, Yo, is that you, dog? Because he had a mask on. And I was like, oh, what you doing up here? And he was like, I'm meeting my boy, Zach. And I was like, yo, how you know Zach? And, you know, they told me, like, the whole lore about, you know, how all y'all used to play together back in the day. Yeah. And, like, everybody worked at UPS at some point in time.
Ricky still works there.
Yeah, it's cool. It was cool to, you know, see how, like, everybody's always connected somehow without even knowing it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man. Like, I didn't realize I've been, you know, getting games in with a dude who used to, like, compete for real. Like, like, Kyle used to throw down.
Yeah, we used to help Kyle out. I knew Kyle before I moved here.
Yeah, and that's why I'm always telling guys, man, there's another block of Tekken players that y'all don't even know about. Like, y'all don't know, they don't know BJ, they don't know Kyle, you know what I'm saying? They don't know none of the people that you play with. Yeah. And that's my ultimate goal, is to have everybody come up here. But going back to the origination of 404. To make the long story short, he and I both put a shit ton of money in this place. Me more so than him. I'm the one who took out everything's in my name. Yeah. And the reason he set this up, man, I feel like he was trying to fuck me. He's a quitter, man. So like, he told me too. He was always joking about it, but like he's actually a quitter for real. So he was like, we'll put everything in your name because it's your business ultimately. And he was like, if we fail, I'm gonna just walk away anyway. And I'd always just laugh at that. But like, that's literally what he did when he thought we were about to fail. So like, we hired employees to help run the shop when I first opened. So during this time, I was in charge of everything you see in shop. So like getting the furniture set up, you know, all this crap is from IKEA. So building it all, I had to redo the floor. This was an office space. So like there used to be a tile ceiling where the LED lights are. And I had to take all that shit down. I spray painted the ceiling black, painted the walls white. It was pretty much just a shell of what it is now.
What year was this?
This was I signed the lease in 2018, like October 2018. Okay. I didn't open until March 2019. Like literally hung the last TV on the wall like 30 minutes before we opened. And when we first opened, we were supposed to do a little bit of everything. We had Xboxes, this was a mistake. I was like, we don't need Xboxes, we have PlayStations. But business decision, he's a business guru, so I let him make that call. So we wasted money on Xboxes when you could just get an adapter and let people play their Xbox controller on a PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Another thing I was like, we need to have Tekken and we need to have Dragon Ball FighterZ, because at that time, Fighters had become globally a bigger game than Street Fighter as far as tournament play. And he was like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. Nobody cares about Dragon Ball. Fine, whatever, dog, you got it. And so we opened up with a shit ton of Madden, 2K, FIFA, Call of Duty, and then we had Smash Melee. And at the time I was like, dog, we need to be getting the Switches. We don't need to be worrying about Melee. That's just about it. He was like, well, in Georgia, Melee is more played. I'm like, that's because the Switch because Ultimate hasn't come out yet. And so I deferred all these dumbass business decisions to his ass. And while I'm like, I'll just focus on renovations, whatever. You make all the calls. So like, we got a shit ton of wrong games.
Oh man, that sucks. I don't even laugh at that. That sucks.
We can laugh at it now because everything I told him ended up being right. I was like, what? He wanted to buy all the games not digital, but disc copies. So that's why we have like CD copies of Street Fighter here. Because his thing was, when the next game comes out, we'll just sell them back to the store and get money. I'm like, dog, it's gonna be worth 1 penny by then.
You were thinking ahead, and he was being a noob.
Yeah, he's being an idiot. Yeah. But because he's
just being a noob.
Because he's business boy, I was like, whatever. He knows more than I bite the bullet. If somebody tells me some shit, I guess my instinct. But I'm like, all right, I'll let you do your. It's like coaching. You gotta let the OC do his job. If I'm the head coach and I hired you to be the OC, Be the OC.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that is not how it's supposed to fucking work. If the OC is doing bad, I take over play call.
But you're supposed to trust. You know, this is before we open though.
Listen. I hired the offensive coordinator. To coordinate the offense. If he's not coordinating the offense, he need to get the fuck out of the way. Right. And you see it all the time. People take play calling duties, and you eventually did. Yeah.
But you know, this is before week 1. So you know, think of this as the off-season training camp. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta let him run. We'll see what happens in preseason and regular season. But so I was like, let me focus on renovations then. I did all the electrical, like the rewiring and stuff. Paid for all the renovations that I couldn't do myself. Got everything up and running. Made all these stupid ass, like, you know how many email accounts you gotta make to have like a system. Well, I had to do this on Xbox, PlayStation, 8 times 2, 16. And then for sports games, it's horrible for sports game because you have to make a sports account to play damn Madden now. So I had to all these stupid ass passwords and bullshit, updating the roster, and I didn't have internet here at the time, so I had to do all this shit in my apartment, using the internet of my apartment. Dog, this was like a fucking 3-day long job because I don't have fast internet where I was staying at. I had like, you know, -1 megabytes per second. So I did all my jobs. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Tethering the internet connection on that Cricket wireless phone.
I got that Cricket at the house.
Oh shit! Go ahead though. This is a good story.
So yeah, I did all the things I was supposed to do. He was supposed to be in charge of marketing. So you know, I don't know what all he was doing, but he should have been doing like digital marketing and stuff. But to my knowledge, because I would go with him every now and then we would ride around to GameStops handing out, you know, flyers and shit. And a lot of the GameStops wouldn't let you do that anyway. So like, you know, only 45% of the stops we made let us even leave flyers in the shop, and half of them motherfuckers probably just threw them in the trash when we walked out. But that was, I guess, I don't know what else he was doing. That's all I saw him do. But like, his job was supposed to have people in the door. My job was supposed to have the doors open. You know what I'm saying? So we opened up that Saturday. We were supposed to be running tournaments for like everything, like Madden, FIFA, 2K, Street Fighter 5, and what other fighting game? And Smash Melee. And like only throughout the entire day, like only like 30 people showed up. And keep in mind, we've been promoting this for months and months and months, like damn near half a year. Cause I signed the lease October, November, December, January, February. We opened that March, so that's a half a year. So he was like, we just opened and we already had 30 people. That's good. I was like, I don't know what his
business.
I don't know what his acumen is. But I'm like, dog. We had 6 months to get this shit. Should have been packed. Like nobody knows about this shit. This shit should have had way more people here today. And then the next day, only like 2 people came.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Be honest with me. Is this dude white?
No, he's black.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. So we only had.
That's even worse.
And I didn't want to hire staff. He said we're gonna need staff. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So for the first like 2 months I was open, I would sit up here every day with 2 members of staff with me, and I was paying people to just sit there playing video games. So I fired everybody after 2 months. And then, you know, he was never up here, so, you know, we would just talk on the phone and shit. And then eventually I was like, dog, nobody's come here like all month. And he was like, nobody's been there? I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you surprised? Like, have you not been paying attention to the numbers and shit? And then, so he would come like on Saturdays every now and then, and like nothing would be going on. Like, it might be like a person just stop by here and there. But like, as far as running tournaments, no tournaments were going on. We went to final round. I was like,
you went to
final round was going on that day, and I was like, yo, I'm about to close the shop. One of us needs to be at final round. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm closing. I'm going down there. We need to promote to that crowd. So I went down there with. I'd already met Darius. You know, when that ball Darius. Darius was one of the first people that knew 404 open. I don't know how he found it, but he messaged
Darius,
me.
Listen, you don't know about Darius?
No, I know about it, but I'm saying I don't know how he found it because nobody knew about us.
Hold up, he's a biscuit eating nerd.
Darius, that's my boy, dog.
Listen, he is the man. He is the weirdest. You talking about somebody who makes chopped salty?
Yeah.
But he be
especially Marvel Street Fighter.
But he is so like weird and quirky. He's vital to our community.
Yeah,
he knows about everything. He knows about every card shot. He knows about. He's so connected. Like, he's a great ambassador for the community. He's funny. He's weird. Yeah. He's intense. He's competitive. He's good at games.
It's because of him why people started coming here.
Exactly. He got you. That was your ticket right there.
So I met him.
That is the man.
I met him maybe around.
I keep mentioning that because I'm used to playing on PC. Go ahead.
He messaged me on Facebook while I was still doing renovations, like before I opened, right? And him and Neon came to the shop just to
Neon,
check it out.
shout out to Neon.
Neon Vertex, my boy Neon. And he and I are gonna start doing a Street Fighter series.
Oh, y'all should. Neon's good.
Yeah, we're gonna try to revamp the Street
He's
Fighter.
good as hell. He's one of the best Street Fighter players in the Southeast.
Yeah. But so he and Neon came just to see how the shop was looking. They came to meet me and stuff. And we went downstairs to a little coffee shop. We chopped up. And then
I want to go to that coffee shop.
Yeah, it's straight. Yeah, that's solid. Hansel and Gretel. The owners are nice to me.
Okay, cool. I'll hit it up. I've been trying to get.
We had a little thing. We had a little promotion.
You gotta grab a coffee one day.
I got you.
Okay.
We had a little promotion that at one point too, where like if you came here for the tournament, we would order from downstairs and they would walk it up here to you.
Really? Okay.
But they didn't have the staff to keep on doing that, so we stopped doing it. But it helped them get business. It's cool for me to do. But yeah, Darius and Neon came to check the shop out. They were the two first fighting game people that ever saw the shop. And I met Darius at the time. A lot of people that know this, they've been doing Gwinnett Brawl for so long. It's such a hard. People don't understand how much work that is to have to lug all that equipment down, set it up every week, bring it back home, disconnect all that stuff. Him and Walter were just getting. It was wearing on.
Walter, you know Walter?
Bro, I know everybody from
That's right. Okay,
all these guys.
Shout out to Walter. Walter going.
So I met them around the time.
It's making a lot of sense now.
They were getting ready to stop doing weeklies anyway and only do monthlies just because, work, they're getting older. There's a lot more stuff, more responsibilities on their plate. Right. They just can't keep doing it.
Oh, this is crazy.
So we had a transition phase after a while. It took for a while for us to get there, but eventually we got to where they started doing the GB weeklies here. Yeah. And that's where a lot of people...
Gwinnett Brawl weeklies here?
For about a month or so.
Okay.
The first weekly we ever did was on a Saturday, and it wasn't really a weekly. I just hit up Darius. I said, hey, tell all your people it's free today. I just want them to come out, give me feedback on the shop. What do they need from me? What do they want to see? So he invited a shit ton of people out. Even little ass ideas like the USB hub right there. That was Erico's idea. Erico, one of the best anime players out here. But she was like, it's not really accessible for me to have to reach down there and stick my fight stick. You need to have it. I didn't like the way Erico was telling me, but if you actually know Erico's personality, she wouldn't try to be a dick or
nothing. That's how gamers are.
Yeah.
They're very strict,
really blunt.
Yeah, they ain't with the frills. They just nerds. They just know they're computers.
Yeah, you and me would be like, it's cool, man, but I would suggest, but Erico was just basically like, this sucks. You need to do this.
This is malfunctioning. I can't do this.
Yeah. I was like, man, what the hell?
That's how they talk, bro.
And then, I was like, you know what? I work for them, so let me get on these USB hubs, and a lot of ideas you see are suggestions from players. I tell people all the time, I work for y'all.
Make Shiro a mod.
I don't know how to do that shit.
Panther, how do you mod somebody?
Oh yeah, Panther's a mod. Panther, make Shiro a mod.
Yes, Panther, make Shiro a mod.
But yeah, so that was a really good ass idea. I was like, I need ideas.
Modding people.
Okay.
People that rock with you from the beginning, these are good mods.
When y'all show me how to do mods, I'll make a lot of y'all mods.
Alex should be a mod for sure, and Hannibal should be a mod.
Yeah, but that's when people started coming because of that day, and then we started doing the weeklies here. But I'm telling you, every wrong decision I could have made. That's why when I know friends that are going to business, I'm like, bro, hit me up because I'll save you all kind of headaches and money. Even if I know you're not into the business gaming, but whatever business you're in, I could tell you hey, you don't need to go downtown for this. You don't need to go downtown for that. You don't need to pay this person. There's all kind of shit online that'll make you think you need to pay all this stuff. But this idiot, he wanted to promote that we were in Atlanta, but this is Doraville. So, me, I'm like, all right, whatever. So we were paying taxes for downtown Atlanta.
Taxes in downtown Atlanta are high as fuck.
Yeah, because he registered us as Atlanta instead of Doraville. Doraville City Hall is right here, and the taxes is only 70 or some shit per employee. And I'm idiot, man.
Hey y'all, what's up? Favors, I wasn't ignoring you, man. We just doing this podcast.
Yeah, we're doing this podcast, man. So there's all kind of stupid stuff that he set up that I had to undo, and it was all kind of waste of money, man. I got with this marketing firm at one point in time to try to get that.
Man, you were
because this was my decision because I was on the verge of closing because nobody was coming here for the first 6 months.
No, I'm not.
So I was just paying rent on top of the credit card, on top of this and that.
Bro, stop it right now. This is your partner. This is why we having a podcast.
But you got to know why I did this. I got to explain to them first. The reason why I did this was because I was about to close, so I said, I don't want to just look back and be like, I didn't try every possible route. So I said, all right, I'll pay these people X amount of money because they promised me we get you sponsored by Coke, Monster, all this stuff. So all right, if that's going to bring some money into the shop, help me stay open, get some people in here, That's what they said. That's what a professional marketing firm said they were gonna be able to do. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna close down anyway. Let me try it. Let me see if this helps. Of course, I paid them a couple $100. I told them I'm only gonna be able to pay you if it works, because I can't. We came up with a payment plan, and they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Man, they'd be down there with Access Replay and all that stuff. They didn't know what's going on. But I'm telling you, I went to like all kind of these stupid little esports based corporate meetings.
Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, I got you.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm not. This is not the angle you think I'm taking. Yo, you were getting worked. You were getting worked.
I know, but that's
the game. No, I'm saying
I don't have a business background.
No, listen. Don't even rebuttal, because I'm on your side. This is how it goes. Like, you just fall into one pitfall after another, on top of being in this money pit of a business, the arcade business, the video gaming business, everything. The technology fluctuates so fast, you just lose money rapidly. If you don't have a solid base as to an audience and a loyal audience, you will go bankrupt so fast. So you were just doing it off the love and just trying. So if it failed, you can know that you tried. That's totally what you're supposed to do. That's what we used to do back in the day. But it's just to hear you saying these things that you were going through. That's what we would go through back in the day. Iceman went through that. People trying to open arcades when arcades were dying. It's like that was the constant hurdles we were running into. Just like the mall, it was even worse because the mall spaces were
they were all shutting down.
They were already shutting down, but they were jacking the prices up for mall spaces. And the cabinets and the motherboards were becoming more expensive to get shipped, and then they weren't making the parts anymore. And that's why people start working on their own sticks. It was crazy. But the fact that you're going through that and you're persevering, it's like it's gonna win out, because you're gonna. Hopefully, I can keep getting you around OGs, and you can get more resources. Because we got friends in high places. We got lawyers and accountants and all these people that really can help you just pro bono. You don't have to pay us nothing. We just want to bring our kids up here next weekend. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm trying to get these idiots in the Discord to understand. It's like, stop with the competitive, petty bullshit, bro. If you get with what we do as far as being like real people with real jobs, and you form a friendship, you can benefit from it in real life. So if I work at an accounting firm, just hypothetically, which I do work at an accounting firm, and I know an accountant, and then I go play at this place every week, and then my boy needs an accountant, I'm gonna get him with the best accountant at my firm, because I work at one of the top firms in the world. And that's how you build. It's not by sniping people or having certain people commentate at your event because you want more shine, or get mad because somebody says this. It's about the totality of what a community can do for you as a resource. And you had to go through it. And as me knowing you as a good dude, that shit sucks, man, because you a good cat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can sit down and play. Y'all standing up.
Yeah, I'll get y'all checked in later.
What is that, man? What you guys? Oh, man, here you go.
But she got a bottle of.
No, we can't say what she got. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I might want to have a
but yeah, man.
We'll get to that.
Everything wrong that could go wrong went
wrong. It was going wrong.
You, dog. Like, so that's
and
why.
You didn't get no help.
No, not at all. I was up here by myself.
But and when you hooked up with Dat Vip and Neon, it rippled out. That's what
helped. I'll tell you, because I'm gonna list off everybody that helped me.
Hold on. And then Panther said he found out about through Iceman on some group.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you how I met Iceman. The first person when I told you I went to Final Round, I went to Final Round that day, right? That's where we left off. I met Shola there because I was going around, me and this idiot, my partner. First of all, this dude sucks, man. This dude didn't know nothing about marketing, dog. He wouldn't talk to anybody. I met what is his name, dog?
Larry?
Tom Savage. You know Tom Savage, second player. He was one of the first people I met at Final Round.
You met all the weirdos first.
I didn't realize he would. Bro, I met Tom Savage. He was walking out of a closet. He was wearing a dashiki, and I was like, I can hand this man a flyer and talk to him and try to network anyway.
That's your audience.
Yeah, but so I met him. I met these lame dudes that swore they were like marketing gurus, and they all worked for Rise Ventures, and they all. I was networking with a lot of the wrong people. A lot of these dudes.
That's how it goes in this community. There's gatekeepers to get to us. And then the weirdos are just going to put themselves out first because they
don't know y'all. These are like esports space.
I know. They have no clue about
the computer side. They don't know the fighting game thing.
Definitely. I know. We know about all
and they think there's all this money tied up. Like that dude Shark who got in trouble for like sexually assaulting women at the majors and stuff. Like, he kept on passing himself as like a business hotshot. And
we got a long history of that. It's a lot of perverts and unsavory people in this community, man.
But I met Shola. And Shola was one of the first people to help me out. Shout out to Shola. Yo, so before I met any of y'all, and Shot, and Iceman, and Mike, and all them.
It takes a while to get to us.
Shola would come up here every day and just sit here and try to figure out ways to help me get people in the shop. Like him and Tack. I met Tack that day too, right?
Okay.
And Tak would just come up here and pay the venue fee and just play MK like for no reason by himself for the longest time. And Vince 217 did the same shit.
Shout out to Vince. I like him, man.
Vince would come up here. We would do Tekken tournaments, and nobody would come.
I follow him on Instagram, man. He's cool. I like him. He's so nice.
Vince could have been like, "This place is lame. Nobody's here. I'm leaving." But he was like, "I'll just come back next week and hope we get a turnout."
You got caught up in the arcade wave. Arcades used to just be that. People just be tired of being at home with their girlfriend yelling at them, dog, and they'll just go and just pour money into a casino. Arcades are better. But you got caught in it, and you got caught with some good people.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Only reason I even talked to Shola because he had like some Jordans on that I thought were cool. Okay. So I was like, hey man, those are some dope ass shoes, man. You play games or anything? I didn't know anything about Shola. Okay. He actually happened to be working the event like with Red Bull for Final Right. You know, he was kind of on staff and all that shit. So because of Shola, I met some people at Red Bull, and he, like I said, he would come up here every day. I would pay him in Skittles. I'd be like, yo, I can't pay you for helping me out, but if you want some snacks or something, go ahead and grab them. You would feed that boy Skittles? I was feeding Shola Skittles, dog.
Dang, well, y'all freaking
Skittles. I was dropping them. I was pouring them in his mouth.
Y'all had a good relationship.
But no, he said, so Shola's thing was, he knew about the KSU community. Okay. And he sent me an article that one of the players up there wrote. So I reached out to the dude. And I was like, hey, man, I just opened up a spot. If y'all ever want to collab or like do any kind of events down here, you're more than welcome to come. And, you know, they had been burned by like some older venues and other organizations that like all promised them shit apparently and like never delivered on it. So naturally they were gonna be like disheartened or like, you know, they didn't want anything to do with me. So like Abstract told me about all this stuff too. They were roasting the fuck out of 404 and shit. They thought it was like some corporate shit.
Yeah, I thought it was some corporate shit.
Yeah, and then Shola would just like be in the Discord like dishing at them like, yo, y'all keep on asking for some shit like this, and we finally get one, and y'all don't want to support. This is why Yomi closed. This is why Ocean's closed. You know, RIP to all that stuff. And then so they finally came out. They finally came out one night. The one night they came was it was a big ass Tekken tournament we just had. Everybody showed up for no reason that night. Iceman was here, Mike was here, all the KSU kids were here. Lado, Abstract, Bradley, all these dudes were. It was crazy ass tournament, dog. And they had Speed Kicks was here, I think maybe not. I can't remember, but yeah, a lot of people came out that night and they enjoyed themselves, man. And from that point on, like, it kind of felt a little bit better. It was still rough because that was just a once a week day. Yeah. So, you know, like, one day a week out of 7.
When we start popping again, you're going to get you to retell the story. This is cool.
One day a week out of 7, I had people come. When I first opened, I was open every day. And I was open from 12 p.m., 12 noon to midnight. So it was literally like a nonstop nightmare. I wasn't getting any sleep.
Groundhog Day.
Because this idiot wasn't doing any work, dog. So like, he came up with the business schedule and stuff. And by this point, he was long gone though. Because we had to talk on the phone. And I was like, dog, your job was supposed to have people in here. Don't sit here and tell me like we're friends and all this bullshit. I'm like, dog, my livelihood's on the line, not yours. So all this shit's in my name. I'm gonna be left in debt and all this shit. And then he just went on this whole little spill, and I was like, all right, man, you done, dog. But I haven't heard from him ever since that phone call. So I just took over everything he was supposed to do. Once I took over marketing, we started to kind of get a little bit better. But it's kind of been uphill ever since.
You're great with marketing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, dog. It's just like social media, dog.
That's all it is.
And you just got to be able to interact with people, and like that's another thing too, man. I don't look at people as customers. I look at everybody who comes here as my boys and my girls and stuff. So like
which is great, but
you still at the same time. It's a hard line to toe because when I first opened, people are used to locals. They're not used to actual business. So a lot of people didn't realize I wasn't just some dude who was using this space. Like a lot of people did not understand. Like I own 404 and I pay rent here,
bro. So I didn't even know this was your spot.
Yeah, you thought it was Doses lane.
I thought it was Doses. Yeah. So it's like
we're gonna roast on him next week. I'm gonna tell people about that whole.
I ain't roasting.
I'm gonna roast on him next week anyway. Because people need to know that story.
Right.
Because I let him talk shit about me for about 2 years and I never said anything about it.
You can do that. Yeah, this is your platform. I'll let you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody know what happened with FGC Fight Club and why.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I'm gonna debunk all the rumors that he put out there about.
This will be a good platform for that. Yeah. That's what this is gonna be.
That'll be next Saturday's chat.
But check it. What I'm saying is everything you're saying is totally cool and right. It's just this is the game. It's like it's a whole bunch of frauds and you got to figure it out and you got to maneuver and you're learning on the fly and you're following your passion. You letting everybody feel like family. These are your boys, but you got a business to run. It's just like it's this ebb and flow of how it goes and you're figuring it out and we're right on the cusp, Greg.
Yeah.
You got some fire emojis. Mario's helping out. We got a good platform. We got good talent.
It took us to get to year 3 to even
That's how most businesses are.
Yeah.
And
like,
you got to think, 1 of your years is just a wash because it was a pandemic.
Yeah, 2020 was supposed to be the year, dog. Like,
but
we had so much shit planned out. UYU, Red Bull. But we had an event planned for like damn near every 3 months.
It was going to not only boom for you, but it was going to boom for the entire FGC.
For the city of Atlanta, dog.
For the city of Atlanta, for the world. A lot of people had a lot of high hopes on 2020, and it just did not work out that way. But with that said, you still survived, and you had a pretty good year considering the circumstances. And we got a lot, and that's because of how you approached it. Just being these are your boys, and we pulled you through.
Yeah, like, hey, shit, the hood got my back on this one, so they kept it open, dog.
You gotta keep the streets on lock, man. That's what I'm saying. That corporate stuff people trying to do in the community, it's cool, especially our community. It's cool, I understand it. But what's gonna happen when they lose interest? Your boys gonna be there. This is why me and Chop been friends for over 15 years.
Right.
That corporate stuff, we ain't tripping on that. I'm happy that he sponsored and all that. That's why I support him.
Yeah.
But it's like, that clout chasing. I understand this. I don't want to sound like an old fogey, but that don't add up, bro. It's like, that's the short play. That's short money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, are you doing it for you or are you doing it for the gram? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing stuff for?
Right.
There's a lot of times, like, especially during 2020, man. Like, before we did like the fundraiser.
It started really at 2019, though, to be honest, Greg.
Yeah, like a little bit after DreamHack. That's kind of when stuff started to fall because that's just like the dead time of the year.
People was tripping.
Yeah, like the last big thing we did was like that almost the final dojo before ABO.
Yep.
And things kind of died off after like Street Fighter community kind of fell apart after that. Sam Show pretty much died. MK had been dead at that point. So it was really like Tekken and Smash Ultimate were carrying the shot. And then like the anime crowd came out on Friday, and that's how Friday started popping off.
Okay.
Yeah, so that shout out to like Scrot, Airco, Kneecaps, all them, Lewis.
That's a thing too that you got. Not to cut you off with the shout outs. You did something everybody wasn't able to do. It used to be Street Fighter players over there, MK players over here, Tekken players over there. Yeah. Everybody be here. That's dope. It was hard to do that back in the day. People thought Smash players were weird or the anime players were kooky, and now we all together.
That's the main thing. I'm like, dog, y'all don't understand the atmosphere y'all create when y'all are all together. It's just dope as fuck. Like, you can't recreate that anywhere else. Like, we got Smash Ultimate going on here.
Ain't nothing like arcade pop.
I'm telling you,
arcade pop,
when everything is going.
You didn't come up in the arcade era, did you?
No, I grew up at North DeKalb Mall.
Oh, you played at North DeKalb. Yo, everybody used to play. We'd get on North DeKalb all the time. That's what everybody was. Anakin.
And I was talking to Anakin about this one time. I was like, bro, we were probably all in the arcade at one point in time. We just didn't know each other. But we were probably all in there at the same day. I was over there playing Time Crisis. Y'all over there playing
you still in Time Crisis?
My Area 51 was my game.
Oh, for real? I used to love,
They got rid of Area 51 and they put Time Crisis in, and they put House of the Dead in. And then so me and my brother would be lighting that game up.
And then that makes sense why you're such a G and then you went to the Navy because you like that type of tactical.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them aliens. They storm Area 51.
But you like that. Oh, you like that kind of tactical game. That makes sense. But this is cool. Keep going.
But yeah, I was talking to Anakin about that. I was like, we were probably all in North DeKalb one day, one afternoon, just didn't know each other at the time. But everybody went to North DeKalb.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like the atmosphere that everybody brings together when like this place is popping like on a Friday or Saturday, man, and the music is going, the LED lights, main lights are off.
I love when you turn on lights.
And I'm telling you, it's just that those are the days where I feel like, oh man, all the struggle is worth it, man. Look at this shit. But man, during the pandemic, it was like every day I was like, man, what am I gonna do when I close down? Like, I guess I could get a job at the VA and I'll still be able to go like hang out with everybody at the locals wherever they're gonna start doing it and shit. I was planning for like. I was on the USAjobs.gov.
I used to be on there too. They redesigned it, man. I didn't reset my password.
It's a goofy design now.
It's a stupid design.
I was on there like trying to figure out, all right, how can I get a job at the VA? Because I know I'm a vet. They'll hook me up probably, but like, what should I do? Security? Should I do like the dudes that try to get people a higher percentage on their power of attorney type of shit like that? Yeah. What kind of job could I get? So while we were closed, I was looking at stuff like that. Damn near up to about like 3 months ago, I was looking at stuff like that, to be honest. I just never tell people shit like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
You always gotta have a plan.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan.
If shit shuts down, I can't just like not be working. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I was going through, man. It's just, I don't like to burden the players and be like, hey, I need y'all to come up here, man. We gotta keep this place open. Especially during a pandemic, you know what I'm saying?
Listen. That's where you shouldn't be like that. That's where people like me gotta cuss everybody out. That's where Alex gotta cuss everybody. We gotta hold each other accountable. That's where Shola gotta cuss people out in the Discord because it's like people have their heads so far up their own ass. It's like they don't understand. Like we have a place to play. Yeah. You think your mom's gonna let me come in? A big black dude's gonna? You think she's gonna let us get games in tonight?
Big black dude.
No, straight up. If I go to try to play Vince,
yeah,
his wife, she don't know about me. If it's me, Ricky, and like big boy, that's gonna look crazy. Yeah. We have a neutral place to play that's clean with bathrooms, food places around it, parking within the MARTA line. It's so much good about this, and people are squandering it. Because they're idiots, and that's the ebb and flow. You gotta have sentinels in the community, like me and different people. Like, you ever seen, where is this, like overseas or whatever, they have, oh, this might be even Mexico, they have like, the Mexican people, they have gardens, and they have donkeys in the gardens. Yeah. And then like if like a Wolverine or something comes in and tries to attack, not Wolverine shit, something like
a coyote.
A coyote tries to come and attack have you seen what them donkeys do? Yeah. They just kill them. Exactly.
They stomp them to death, dog.
They stomp them to death. It's terrible because the coyotes don't expect the donkey to be getting down like that. You need people to act the donkey for you and the cause to keep the farm safe. And that's kind of what we do. We try to do it, but I don't know, man. You got a good thing, so it's winning out. And if we can I think this is going to be the year. I think this is going to be the year.
Yeah, it could be. I need
we got to get this popping.
Yeah, we got to get this popping again, dog. The Saturday's going to be on point.
You just gotta get El Chupacabra. Yo, that's what Big Panther's good for.
He be knowing stuff that nobody else would know.
That's what he is the good for. That's what he's.
Why do you know that, the Panther?
It's like, why does he know that? Why was it so funny?
Panther's also like a pearl almost. Panther's like a incomplete pearl. He can get you information, but it'd be stuff that's useless. But Panther's the master of useless information.
You just hold on to that information and maybe it's gonna come to use later. It's just like you're just trying to get a ball that's catchable. You know what I'm saying? And if you get one, you're like, okay. So,
no, Panther's a G, dog.
He's a G, dog. He's a G. Listen, we have to understand. That's why you have great perspective too, Greg. You understand that about Panther. You ain't criticizing and hating on him for this and that.
No, you gotta have a Panther, dog.
You don't. Not only do you have to have a Panther, like Panther as a person, he a cool cat. Yeah. Like, he ain't tripping on nobody. He pleasant.
He plays everything. He knows about sports.
He knows about sports. He playing games. He vibing out. He ain't trying to bully people and be mean. Like I'll get on that another time. Yo, shout out to my boy Big Panther. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I know it ain't a lot of people watching, but just in case it is, man. Y'all gotta stop bullying each other, and y'all definitely gotta stop bullying McPanther. McPanther ain't gonna say nothing, he cool, but I don't like how people be treating McPanther. And if it keep up and it get kind of crazy, I'm gonna get on somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that can't be. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. He a genuine dude. We're all playing games. Like, stop. I got into gaming to get away from bullying. I hate bullies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a bully, and then I started getting bullied, and then I started being a bully, then I started getting bullied again. It's weird. So I'm here to get away from that. So when I see people doing that in a nerdish culture in which we're all trying to get together and be nerds, bring that mentality into I can't have it. I got to act the donkey. I got to kill the coyotes. Yeah. And I don't like people bullying like my dog. Any of my dogs, but definitely this particular dog that just be chilling and talking about El Chupacabra, like, leave Big Panther alone, man, before I bust your ass, man. But anyway, look, it's flying by. We at 5 o'clock.
Shit, we chilling, dog.
This is what we gonna do, dog. Play some music.
Yeah, I get some
music. We gotta get a new playlist.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, send us some joints, man. Big Panther, I think I'm gonna have to get you to make the playlist.
No,
Greg be trying to play all his classic Ludacris joints. First of all, he don't know. We don't get down with that dude at all. Then he don't be having no anime.
If it's Atlanta, dog, I put it on there.
No, sir. No, sir. Atlanta's got limits, dog. Then he don't be putting no anime joints on there. We don't be getting.
I was playing anime music and you said turn it off.
No, I didn't.
I had all the anime.
No, I never say turn anime music off. You know what you don't play anymore that you need to go back to? That 80s radio that was so crazy. It was like a Japanese 80s radio.
Oh, I got that. That's this one right here.
That's it? Okay, this is how I play this.
No, I heard turn the music off because I wanted to interfere with
it.
But it's fine in the background.
Okay. But yo, what's up, y'all?
No, I'm telling you, like, bro, that was bullying me when I first opened, dog. Nobody wanted to pay the venue fee.
Hold up, McPanther made a good point. You got it, guys.
Don't have the music too loud. Don't want that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Good point, McPanther.
Yeah, let's put it a little bit. When we wrap this up, I'll start blasting.
It's good though. It's a good background.
Yeah, though. It's like we'll wrap it up in a second. But we'll talk about some of this stuff next week, dog.
I see you trying to hit that home gym a little bit too.
Hey, the suggestion box is you'll just send me a DM. Well, Shiro, you got my number anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just text me. But
that's dope. A suggestion box is a great idea.
Yeah. Well, people know too. They just let me know if y'all got suggestions.
Yeah.
Just tell me because there's a 50-50 chance I'll be able to do it. But yeah, man, like one of the struggles I had to go through is like getting people to pay money, dog. People will walk in and they will walk. People act like they don't see this big ass front desk and just walk right by it and start pull out the controllers.
That's why.
Like, dog, you gonna walk into somebody's house and just go in their refrigerator, or are you gonna say what's up?
That's why I be trying to tell you. You don't even understand how nerds operate. I had to. We're dissecting the nerd mind. We're in the lab, me and you, and we got a bunch. And I say, see, this is the tool that makes them just walk in the venue and just sit down and start playing. You're like, oh, that's what it is. And each one of them have it. You don't understand how stupid they can be. They can play all these games, configure a joystick, memorize all this data, and they don't know how to do the most simple task. It's alarming, man. As much as video games are great, they're also very crippling.
Yeah.
They're crippling. They can cripple because you can just get addicted to it and you neglect to learn any.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I've seen that firsthand with there's a handful of people. I don't even gonna tell them stories.
We get to them.
But yeah, people walk in and people are like, oh, I'm just playing casual, I shouldn't have to pay. And like for the longest time, I used to let that shit slide because I was like, I just need people in here.
Yo, that's why Larry started charging the spectator fee. We would go at the final round and just play games all day.
Because like I said, we started doing the local here, the Gwinnett Brawl here, and people that were only coming to play casuals. I was like, well, it's GB's event, so I'll let them run it how they want to run it. So GB paid me like a,
Who was over GB? Who was over Gwinnett?
Darius and Walter.
Oh, Darius and Walter?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Because at the time, Diz Diaz, he'd been married and stuff. He didn't have time to do it anymore. And Musa did it when he could. Musa mainly for the monthlies.
Fuck Musa.
So I let Darius kind of run it how they ran it. So people didn't want to pay the venue fee just for casuals. They're like, oh, we only pay if we're doing a tournament. And in my mind, that didn't make sense because I'm like, well, you're coming in here using the electricity, aren't you? So shouldn't you contribute? But I was like, whatever. I just want people to come in here and maybe I could win them over somehow later on.
Okay.
So like the venue fee for GB was like $5. So when I first opened, it was an hourly. It was supposed to be $5 an hour. And then I was like, all right, nobody's coming. Let me just make it a $5 venue fee, even though it should have been. The reason when we closed down for the pandemic, and I almost went out of business because I didn't have any fucking money in the tank because I was charging people $5 the whole time. And people were complaining about that, so I was afraid to make it $10 how it should be the whole time.
Listen, once we get this thing popping, 20.
Nah, I ain't gonna do 20.
For tournament,
so what I want to do, if it's a big tournament, I want to do something like a 2020. But that's only if it's like the Freaknik's gonna be 2020.
It got to be.
Because for the Freaknik, I'm getting a big ass prize pool for everybody.
Listen, Greg, to play in final round, and I signed up for final round, the one that got canceled last year. It was like at least $80.
Yeah, but that's final round, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
For here, but if it's a big event, like Shiro said, bro, 10, I think he's saying 10 is not a big deal.
That's what I'm saying. $10 ain't no big deal if I'm paying $80.
Yeah, people are complaining about 10.
I'm going to complain about 20. And then the reason why final round was a 3-day tournament, there was no guarantee I was going to make it to day 2.
Yeah, there's no point, right?
So it was just like this empty promise. And you got a sure thing. Every time you open up, there's going to be a game to be played. And pretty much there'll be people to be here, so you're really paying for the resource, like you said, the electricity. And
you're paying for the bills to keep it open. And then on top of that, keep in mind, this is my fault. A lot of people were dumb as this shit used to insult the hell out of me.
Talking shit, King.
People will be like, oh, why don't you just get another job? I'm like, if I get another job, this shit ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be fucking working on 9 to 5 and then coming here to do this shit from 5 till fucking 2 a.m. Y'all think I don't need sleep and shit? I don't need time to eat?
No, man, they don't understand.
People used to piss me off with that dumb shit.
Here's the gamer part of the brain. No, they don't understand that people have lives. They just think that you're just supposed to be up here all day catering to their needs.
Yeah, I'm like, and this ain't I'm not open just 5 o'clock to, bro, a whole ass business. Think of all these branches of a business. You got marketing, HR, PR, operations, staff, janitorial shit. All of that is my ass. I do all that shit, so I can't just be here at 5. Snap my finger and everything's ready to go. I have to get here. Like I told you, I get up here on a late day, 3 o'clock. My ass needs to be up here 2:30 to make sure everything's ready to go. Yeah. You gotta troubleshoot equipment. Sometimes
gotta boot up.
Yeah, internet might be fucked up. I gotta deal with Comcast bullshit, and I gotta
deal with that fire alarm going off.
Yeah, fire alarm be going off. That shit used to piss me off. The damn, you gotta do the promotions, online marketing and shit. I gotta get on Twitter, beg people to come out and shit.
What's some of them graphics though? Show them some stuff while you talk.
I can't show them those new graphics because Mario is
Mario's still working.
He's still working.
You ain't got no. flat screens.
No. But Panther, I'm not telling everybody the
Man, Panther, shut the hell up.
I'm not telling everybody the future plans. But what I want to do, I told a lot of people this. I want to have a monthly membership plan, like $40 a month or something like that. And because a lot of people just come up here 4 times a month for a tournament anyway.
That'd be dope.
So you might as well pay your $40 a month and have everyday access. But the only way that works is if all the old people come back and everybody does their part, bringing new people too. It's not going to work if only 50 people that come here.
Just offer that option though. If you offer a monthly plan and then it saves on money, people will be more likely to be in here frequently, then they'll be more likely to bring somebody with them. Then they'll have to fall for a membership. That'll be like a clout thing.
Yeah. But it'll hurt if not a lot of people do it. Because if I'm relying on, somebody like Toasty, for example. Toasty comes up here damn near 3 times a week.
Yeah.
If only a handful of people do it, and I'm not, I'm not trying to sound like greed or anything, but if Toasty goes from paying 30 a week to just 40 a month, and there's not a lot of people coming here, and everybody, basically, the numbers are going to go way down, I'm not going to be able to stay open. So the only way I'll be able to do that monthly membership thing is if, like, we get to a point to where it's not just the same 100 people coming in here, but we have, like, 500 people, like, constantly coming in and out of the door. That's the only way it's going to work. It won't work if it's just us doing it. Because then it's going to go from, hey, I pay damn near, say 30 a week, 30, 60, 90, 120. Now I'm only paying 40 a month. The doors are going to close. I can only do a monthly membership that cheap if we have a shit ton of people coming.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't do it that cheap.
Well, nobody's going to pay.
If Toasty spending, if he don't got a membership and he's spending 120, and he can get a membership and pay 100, you get a guaranteed 100.
That's true. My thing is like,
this is good.
Yeah.
Because
people know me. My shit. I pride myself on being able to figure shit out and like make it as cheap as possible. Like I pride myself on the $10 venue fee because everybody else, you go downtown, they want you to pay hourly. You go to Battle and Brew, they want you to pay $1 million for a soda.
Blue collar.
Yeah. So shit. Like,
but listen.
I try to make it like that.
There's a way that you can still maintain that core principle and still be very like affordable and understanding, like you can get it.
Yo, who's that? Rylock said, people will walk in here with like $50 worth of food.
That's what I'm saying,
and complain about paying
That's
the
what
venue
I'm saying.
fee.
So you're being very noble about it, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna pay my $10 and then spend $80. It's like, no, you should give it.
Yeah.
So you have to funnel them. So I go CrossFit West Cobb. My boy Daniel Petro, shout out to my boy Petro, that's my dog. That's my trainer. CrossFit memberships are crazy. It's $170 a month for me, but my job pays for it or whatever, because that's crazy. But if you break it down, if he doesn't put that price on it, okay, the fact that I'm paying so much, it makes me go.
Yeah.
But that's still a pretty good deal. But if it was too cheap, then I wouldn't value it.
Yeah.
So it's got to have some kind of value. But at the same time, we're not dealing with people that work at law firms and stuff. We're dealing with gamers. They don't have a lot of money and stuff like that too. But magically, gamers seem to conjure up a whole bunch of money when they want to do some bullshit. So you got to weigh it up too. You can't be stupid. A lot of these gamers, their parents are giving them money and stuff like that, and they're squandering it anyway. So if it was, say, Shola and Ricky threw another ABO, and they got popping, and everybody want to be here, and you got the UIU crew, and then UU here, and Romanova, $20, bro.
Yeah.
You can
afford that. It's gotta be like $20.
Because it's the club now. It's not as expensive as playing around, but it's popping. You're gonna have access to a lot of good players, and then you're gonna get to see UU, and you're gonna get to hang out. $20, and people are gonna pay it. And
I do it because it's a different experience. Bro, me and Chanel were supposed to be here.
I know.
But all kind of cool shit. Like me and John Ding, we're gonna do like a
workout thing. But with that said, they're gonna have to this is a good product, man. People need to. You're helping people out, and they're being Atlanta, and they're being very gamerish, and they're not really like cherishing like, yo, this, if something happened to this, Lord forbid, you would be kicking yourself. You would be thinking like, yo, remember their wings? Remember we used to have drinking game? Remember?
No, that was the thing too. I'm like,
they're gonna lose everything because they're being stupid.
Yeah, but if I close, like my thing is always wanted. If I close down, I want people to like, damn man, remember when we had like years down the line? Remember when we had 404? There's never gonna be another one like that. Like y'all can have, big ass fancy venue downtown or wherever y'all want. It's not gonna matter. The people are what make it what it is.
Yeah.
We definitely made a little community here.
We messed up. Now that's all we do is talk about our memories, but we could have still had them if we would have unified.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if we'd have been old enough to put money together. And I don't want to see them make the same mistakes we made. And they doing it.
Yeah.
But it's different. The reason we just didn't have the resources. There was no YouTube. There was Google wasn't popping like that.
Right.
Cell phones wasn't popping like that. Huh?
I said basically y'all's time was too early, pretty much.
It was too early. It was just a little too early. We didn't have like the internet wasn't popping on your phone. Like the social networking was not there, so we only had forums. So we missed out.
404 forever.
And we were a little late, right? And now everybody has everything, and what they're trying to do now, they're sacrificing it for clout.
That's one thing Abstract's always telling me about, like so much clout chasing. I don't even understand what it is.
You want me to tell you what it is? Hey, this ain't no knock on the homie, because I love him. When you introduced me to Mike Love, I played Mike Love.
Yeah.
He was good. I said, he's good. But he was playing with Hotness and stuff, and I was playing with Giggers. And him and his brother, him and EJ, shout out to EJ too, they were over there. I was working everybody with Giggers, and they were topping it. And I was playing with that band costume. And he was like, well, how do you do this? And I was telling him, helping him out. And he said, man, you should follow me on Instagram. I said, cool. Follow me on Twitch. I said, I'll follow him on Instagram. And he had a clip up of him playing online. And he was playing the exact costume that I play in and doing my exact strats and everything, but giving me zero credit. Zero. And then he was saying, yeah, I'm doing this for the Geekies game, and we got to get, and I was like, what? Like, that's I'm playing you because I want you to be better and part of, not so you can go out and get streams and subscribers. Yeah. Did it. So I'm like, oh, that's the game now. My boy Gunn we be talking, we had this conversation a lot about just cloud chasing and where the FGC is going and stuff like that. Played Abstract one time. You seen part 2, but the first time I played him, I hadn't really played him. I played him, and I wasn't playing my real character. I wasn't talking. I was just trying to get some games in with my boy because I don't get to play him a lot, and I don't play him a lot. We played, and I was just playing like a secondary character. And he got a couple wins, and he was like butt ring, and there was a lot of people.
Oh no, well, this is not that. You said something to him, and he left.
Yeah, he said he won like 3, and I was just kind of on my phone, and he was.
But keep talking. Here come Nito.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, what's up? This is my dog right here. This is my dog. He gonna be trying to act like a bitch. He ain't gonna want to be on here. You gonna be on the show? We're doing a podcast right now. Yo, let him sit in that chair and you can turn that camera on.
Yeah, I get it.
Unless you got something else to do. What's up, dude? How's Chicago, man?
Chicago?
Yeah, did you go see your people?
Like Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas. I hadn't seen you just then.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
you see your dad?
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, you see your dad?
Yeah, we just messing around. We just talking right now.
I need some chips or something, man.
Yeah, go ahead, grab.
Nito hold it down for a minute.
Just grab a bag real quick. I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, did you win a little tournament tonight?
By win, you mean get second place?
You lost the rail, you trash. I know the results already. I'm a psychic. See?
Yeah, let me check. Let me
How
give
many
you a
times
name.
long is this gonna go on, brother?
Huh?
I'm gonna do something about it.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I am.
Oh yeah. Yo, did you get any money for it though? Was it first place take all?
First, second, third.
Okay,
got some money, dog.
How much you get? Oh, that's good. Okay, you ain't tripping. You gotta stop losing the rail though. Real good, but you got. I tell you, man. I can't keep you on the seat.
Greg, I feel like you should up there, other than the 4-4 people, there's like me, L, Greta J, Joe Bob.
Yeah, I was watching the
like
stream. Yeah.
Other than those 5, everyone else there was. Like you could have gotten 6th place.
I was watching the stream.
Like,
They wanted me to TO it.
You're better than all
Yeah, better than you.
That's,
Yeah, no, mine. Well, yeah, we're just doing a little podcast thing. We'll probably start doing this weekly, like a little me and Des show. But we want people to like come on. Yo, Panther said Yomi was bougie and shady.
Yomi.
Yeah, did you ever go to Yomi? It was a venue that closed down. From what I understand, they were known more so for their MK crowd. Look at this guy. In a mask, man.
Yeah, the place was really nice though. They were talking trash all the time.
Were they?
Yeah.
Why?
They're like, you guys should come here instead of 4-4 now.
They said that for real?
Yeah.
That's lame.
Sholo like wasn't about to say it.
They didn't say that.
Sholo was like standing right there. There's a bunch of white dudes.
Yo, these dudes are so lame, dog. Alright, now I'm
kidding, bro. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I was about to tell you everything.
I can work from anywhere, right? So it's not coming back to Jordan.
Ooh, I didn't recognize you walking up, though. I was like,
Not bad. Captain Barbecue.
isn't there? No. Yeah, that's pretty much. That'll do it for today's little podcast. Des, I'm gonna just end the stream and start it back up so we just have more games. But I want to cut this and upload it to YouTube so it'll be a different segment. But yeah, give us like 2 seconds. I'm gonna cut this stream and then start it right back.